Okay, so can you see the screen? Guys, kita yung R?
Yes, sir.
Right. So today we're going to start a topic called data wrangling, or the more technical term for this is SQL. SQL. It's also called SQL. Yeah, so let me just clean this kasi ginamit namin ito sa kanina. Okay. Okay, so it's called SQL, no? SQL, Structured Query Language. Structured Query Language. So this has something to do, in a nutshell, it has something to do with asking questions about your data and retrieving some information about your data. Before, guys, ang sistema is may IT department. Tapos each of the other functions, kunyari HR, finance, accounting, manufacturing, or operations, would be asking from IT some information as regards the huge data, their database. No? So ang mangyayari yan, maghihingi sila ng parang may may work order, hihingi sila ng they'll fill up a form, the department, and then si IT kasi nasa kanila sila yung may access dun sa database, sila magpo-process ng data tapos ibabato dun sa department concerned. So kunyari, si finance gusto niya makuha yung mga sales from 2010 to 2020 for these customers, for these products, kunyari. So they will request from IT this information, and then IT will process it for them and then give them the information. Depending on on how fast the department is able to generate the information, sometimes it could take long, especially kung maraming humihingi ng ganong klaseng information. Okay, but this time, guys, yung SQL or yung data wrangling, it has become really let's say empowered in mga departments. So finance can easily get this on their own. Okay, accounting, operations, etc. So there are many tools by which that can be done, and R remains as a potent tool for this processes called SQL, no? Structured Query Language, or data wrangling. So this is what we will be discussing for the next 2 sessions. SQL tayo. You have actually had some taste of this when we use the pipe operator. Okay, so we're going to use the dplyr as a package in order to do data wrangling or SQL. So let's first take a look at the cheat sheet. Tingnan natin yung cheat sheet natin sa dplyr. Here, data transformation with dplyr. So kindly open that cheat sheet, and that will open in PDF. Okay. Can you see, guys, my PDF file? Kita ba? Hello, guys, can you see? Hello?
Kita po, sir.
Kita, okay. Sige, thank you. For a while, I thought I lost you. Okay, so ito yung cheat sheet, guys, ng dplyr. So many things that can be done with this package. No? Given a data set, we can manipulate it, we can transform it, we can do several things, which is a part of your data transformation, data manipulation, or iba ang tawag dyan, SQL, no? Structured Query Language. Now, take note that dplyr works with tidy data. No? Ang output niya, tidy data din. Ano yung tidy data? If you recall guys, diniscussion natin to, ang tidy data dapat, each variable should have its own column. If you take a look at this diagram, so you have your variable A, B, C having their own columns. And then each row, okay, each observation or case has its own individual row. Okay? So, ang ginagamit natin guys sa dplyr is the pipe operator which comes from, naalala niyo kung anong package galing to, guys? Can anyone tell me? From what package nagsimula yung ano yan, yung pipe operator na yan, yung percent, yan, greater than percent. Tapos meron pa yan iba, di ba? Nakagamit na tayo ng in. We have also used this percent in percent. And then may iba pa niyan, guys. So this is an example. CT operator. Tapos there's this greater than, less than operator. So marami pang klaseng ganyan. Okay? And they all came from, saan sila nag-originate? Naalala nyo? Anong package yun? Letter M, guys. Okay, mag ano? Yan, si Margaret R. Yan, guys. Okay, so this is the package where these pipe operators came from. Si Margaret R. Okay, so I leave you guys to explore ano ba laman itong Margaret R na yan. No? But let's go back to the package that we were looking at. Okay, so ano ba nagagawa ni dplyr? Okay, nakaka-summarize siya. Okay, anong ginagawa ng summary data? Okay, if you take a look, guys, at this one, so we have this original data. Okay, and then what happens is you can reduce your rows. Itong tatlong rows na to, naging isa na lang yung row natin. Okay, so ano example niyan? Kunin mo yung average. Di ba pag kinukuha natin average, kunyari, if there are 50 observations, by getting the average, you reduce to just one observation, yung average ng 50 observations na yun. So that's what the dplyr can do. It can summarize your data. Kaya anong pwede i-summarize? Pwedeng kunin yung standard deviation, variance, kurtosis, mean, etc. Pwede rin kunin yung count, kung ilan yung observations doon, or tally. And then you can summarize for all the columns. Okay, kunyari ito tatlong columns, pwede mo i-summarize yung tatlong columns na yan. Kunyari pwede natin kunin yung average ng tatlong variables na yan. Pwede natin kunin yung standard deviation ng tatlong variables na yan. Okay, then you can also get the summary for specific columns. Okay, and then summarize if can be used if you want to apply this function to columns of the same type, of one type. Okay, aside from that, pwede tayong mag-group. No? Ito nagamit na natin ito yung group by, if you recall. Diba, dun sa may isang problem, group by natin by continent, group by countries. Okay, so we can do that with dplyr, yung grouping by. Okay, and then we can also, pwede tayong mag-mutate. No? Okay, so group, and then pwede tayong mag-mutate. Ano nangyayari sa pag-mutate, guys? If you recall, pag nag-mutate tayo, we add a particular column. Okay? So, pwedeng mutate, ibig sabihin, idadagdag yung column na yun, or transmutate, matitira na lang yung isang column na yun. Okay? So, marami pang iba, guys. May offsetting, may ranking, and you can do some mathematical operations there. Okay, so and then you can manipulate, no? Ito yung manipulate natin, filter. Ano ba ginagawa ng filter? Kunyari, itong diagram na to tells us that if you want only this specific row, pwede natin makuha yun. Or kung gusto mong you identify kung anong rows ang gusto mo, then you use the filter function para ma-highlight lang o para ma-segregate yung mga rows na gusto lang natin. Okay? So, pwede rin yung distinct. No? Yung distinct function will only give us the rows without any duplicate values. Yung mga distinct lang. Itong sample frac, if you recall, guys, ginamit natin last time yan where we were able to get a sample from your data frame, from your data object. And then ganun din si slice, di ba? We also used that last time. So there are a lot of things that we can do with the dplyr package. And these are some logical operators to recall, guys, pag ginagamit natin yung filter function. Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, is NA. Yung exclamation point na to, guys, ginagamit to for not. No? So kunyari, exclamation point is equal to, ibig sabihin nun, not equal to. Okay, we also have this, di ba? Ginagamit natin to connect sa isang concatenator. Kunyari may object siya, tapos ang pipiliin mo lang specific vector. Okay, we'll have examples of that later. And then this is the OR symbol and the AND symbol. Then yung XOR also. Okay, yung arrange naman, if you recall, guys, sinusort na yung object natin. Okay, the default is from lowest to highest or alphabetical A to Z. Then we can also rearrange it by putting a negative sign or putting descending, DESC. Okay, so a lot of things that we can do, guys, with the dplyr. We can also, we can manipulate kanina, no? And then let me just show you here. Okay, pwede natin yung join, no? So we will be discussing this on Thursday, yung joins. Pwede tayo left join, right join, inner join, full join. Itong mutating join, guys, so as the name suggests, mini-mutate natin, no? Binabago natin yung data by either adding or subtracting a column. So we are joining one table to columns from another. So meron table tayo, kukuha tayo sa isa pang column para i-match natin dun sa original na data the table natin. So as I mentioned, pwedeng left join, right join, inner join, full join. Meron ding filtering join, which is semi-join and anti-join. We'll have this example by Thursday. Ay, wala palang pasok sa Thursday, no? So, hindi na talaga pwedeng, guys, hindi ako mag-post ng video. I will have to post a video. Ipopost ko na lang, guys, yung lecture ko for tomorrow kasi mag-meet pa kami ng MW class, no? So whatever I lecture tomorrow in that class, I'm going to post it also tomorrow din sa section natin para makuha nyo na rin yung ano na yun, yung recording na yun. So sana panoodin nyo, guys, no? Okay. So all of this, guys, can be done with dplyr. Ang dami pa mga functionalities, no? But for our purposes, we will just limit ourselves to just some select functions kasi this will take maybe a month to discuss everything, no? Pero yung pinaka mga should I say the most important ones for us we'll be able to discuss. So we're going to use the dplyr, the ggplot, and the NYC flights. Load natin to. I hope you have loaded it. Yung NYC flights, okay, we can do here the help. Kaso wala sa help dito eh. So NYC flights 13. Okay. Ayaw niya, no? So pag wala dito, pwede naman natin makuha sa internet. So I think I sent to you the link also dun sa ano. You can download this para may guide kayo on what this package is all about, yung NYC flights. So let's just quickly take a look at what this package is. Ayan ko lang. So NYC flights 13 is it's airline data for all the flights departing New York City. So lahat ng flights na out of NYC, out of New York City in 2013. So may specific na time frame, no? Tapos may mga of course may metadata siya dito. There are also other data sets. These are the data sets that come with it. So NYC flights 13 contains data sets. My airlines, my airports, my flights, my planes, my weather. So 5 data sets ang kasama dito sa NYC. And then here you have an explanation of what what the variables are. Kunyari, itong flights na to, gagamitin natin to. So ano ba yung mga laman na to? This is on-time data for all flights that departed New York City. So tatlong origin, no? JFK, John F. Kennedy Airport, LaGuardia LGA, and Newark EWR. Lahat siya sa 2013. Okay, so andito yung description guys ng what that data set comprises of. Okay, so hanapin na natin sa R guys. Okay. So this is what the focus of our discussion will be. Yung mga functions natin: filter, summarize, group by, mutate, arrange, and join. As I mentioned guys, there are other functions, okay, but these are the ones that I feel are the most important ones for us. The rest guys, you can explore on your own, no? To further your understanding of dplyr. Okay. So what are the benefits to learning dplyr package? As I mentioned a while ago, it's for SQL, structured query language. Okay, it's used to manage large databases quickly and efficiently. Kasi dati, it takes some time for other departments to access data, to churn data, to do some data transformation. They are at the mercy of IT. Ngayon, hindi na guys, kasi yung mga ganito, kunyari si R, libre naman yan, no? You can also transform, the department can also transform on their own, especially kung alam nila yung mga pipe operators. So as I mentioned guys, ito yung gagamitin natin ng pipe operator, C, and control shift M yan, di ba, ang shortcut natin. Okay, and then this was also in the cheat sheet, sabi natin, yung greater than, less than, etc. Exclamation point equal to, ibig sabihin not. Yung exclamation dito, ibig sabihin not. And then you have or, and also yung percentage in percentage. Ginagamit natin to sa pag-connect ng function dun sa vector. Alright, so let's see first. Okay, ano ba laman itong flights na to? This is from the NYC Flights 13 package, no? So iran lang natin to. So automatically ma-access na natin yung flights. Nandito na siya. Kasi nga i-load na natin si NYC Flights 13, which is the package. So year 2013 lahat yan, kasi this is a snapshot of 2013. Month, day, departure time is 5:17. Scheduled departure time is 5:15. So meron tayong departure delay ng 2 minutes. Okay, arrival time supposedly 8:30. Tapos scheduled arrival time 8:19. So there was an arrival delay of 11 minutes. So meron diyang carrier, yung plane, yung tail number, okay, flight number, origin, ito yung tatlong airports sa New York, Newark, LaGuardia, and JFK. Tatlong airport sila. Destination ito, guys, kung saang airport papunta. Airtime 227, I think this is in minutes, gaano sila katagal sa air, no? And then this is distance, I don't know if this is in miles or kilometers. R, minutes, that's your, okay, I think that's your departure time, 5:15. Okay, R, 5 o'clock, 15. And then combined na time and hour, year, month, day, and then hour. Okay, so that's the data we're working on. Okay, so now let's quickly go to the first command that we're going to learn is filter. So pag nag-filter tayo guys, may specific na mga rows na gusto tayong isama dun sa bagong dataset natin. Okay, if we're going to create a new one, tatanggalin natin yung iba. So the function, if we're going to do that, is filter. Okay, so for example, here we're told Okay, you notice guys, wala kayong answer, no? So I'm going to give you a few seconds to try to answer. Create an object called Alaska Flights so that from the flights data set, para yung kasama lang dun sa ano sa sa ang kasama lang guys dun sa wait. Yung sa sa destination to eh. AS sa sorry. Here sa destination. Dapat daw yung destination AS lang. By the way, how many observations do we have? We have 336,776 observations. So, 336,000 rows with 21 variables. So first, ang gusto natin, i-filter natin si destination. Gusto na natin ang kasama si AS. No? Sorry, hindi pala si destination, si carrier. Carrier dapat yung AS lang. So if you take a look at this, hanapin natin si AS dun sa destination as a carrier. Okay. Control Enter. Enter lang. Medyo matagal-tagal lang yan. But just to have a see of what we're trying to ayan. Carrier. Okay. AS. So hindi siya masyadong Anong nangyari? Okay. Let me see kung kasi ginawa niya lahat ng may AS sinama niya. Ito may AS dito. No? Hindi pa pwede. Hindi pa pwede may dollar. Okay, anyway. So, ang first command natin guys is ang gusto lang natin yung may carrier na AS. So, I'll give you a few seconds guys to determine that. Pakita ko lang yung napakita ko na yung answer. So, we're creating an object, Alaska Flights, and then flights, kasi ito yung data frame na ginagamit natin. And then, you have the and then operator. So, sige, anyway, napakita ko na, no? So, this should be our answer. Filter. Okay, ito yung function natin, yung verb na gagamitin natin, filter. Dapat yung carrier should be equal to AS. Okay? So that's how we create this object, Alaska Flights, yun ang instructions. Pag-create ng object na ang pangalan, Alaska Flights. Tapos, gagamitin mo si flights dataset. Tapos si carrier, i-filter natin. Ang isama lang natin, lahat ng AS. So how will our output look like? Pag riname natin to, so we now have this one, yan, Alaska Flights, no? If we click Alaska Flights, ayun. So notice guys that there are only 714 entries out of the total mga 337,000 kanina, no? And if you see this guys, yung sa carrier, asan na si carrier? Lahat to AS. So wala nang carrier dito guys na iba. If I copy down guys, scroll down, AS lahat yan. Okay, pwede natin tingnan sa head ni Alaska head ALAS yan. Head Alaska Flights. Okay. Kasi hindi kasha. Hindi napakita yung carrier. But anyway guys, these are all Alaska flights to. Okay, questions guys? Any questions? Paki-chat nga kung clear so far. Feedback please. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, next guys. Next is ang pinapahanap naman sa atin. Kanina, carrier AS. Next is, oops. Okay, ang isasali lang guys, yung flights naman from NYC to Portland. Okay, all flights from New York City to Portland. Ibig sabihin, saan natin makikita yan? Okay, close ko lang itong si Alaska Flights para hindi masyado maraming ano dito, tabs. From NYC daw to ano guys? To PDX. So, ang destination yan, ano? So, let's now create an object. Sabi dito, called an object called Portland Flights. So, yung destination naman, PDX. Okay. Sige, I'll give you a few seconds. Insert that in the chunk. And then, pakishare nga guys yung code nyo dito sa chat. To everyone guys, para makita din ng iba. What's the code guys? Of course, hint guys, filter yan. Filter yan. Kasi gusto lang natin ang lalabas dun sa destination lahat ng PDX. Okay, sige nga guys, paki-paste sa chat box to everyone please. Let's see what the code that you wrote. Any answer?
Origin po, sir.
Origin, okay, thank you. So we would like to filter origin and then, ano pa? Meron pa ba? Meron pa? Yung destination, no? Diba? Yung papunta daw, SEA at saka BTV. So dito guys, meron tayong dalawang filter, origin at saka destination. Sige, I'll give you a few seconds now to come up with, meron pa pala, no? Ito, sorry Yan. Okay, sorry, hindi ko na-highlight to. No? Kailangan daw, umalis siya from New York City, from JFK, noong October, November, December. Take note, guys, that yung months natin, yung months ba natin, how is it expressed? In terms of number, no? 1 is January. So kailangan natin guys, yung umalis ng October, November, December, which should be 10. Ano pa guys? Yung month natin dapat. Hello guys. Answer please. Are you still there guys? Hello, kaimit niyo yata. Okay. Thank you. James, 10, 11, 12. Okay, tama, no? So this is very good, 10, 11, 12. O sige, ano nga guys, paki-write yung code natin to address this. So meron tayong filter for yung origin, meron tayong filter for destination, meron din tayong filter for month. And let's call the name, the object BTV SEA flights nung fall. So kindly post guys kung ano yung code na ginawa nyo. Any volunteer? Trial? Okay, no volunteer? Okay, so quickly papakita ko lang guys ha. So filter, no? Yung origin natin, JFK. Tapos yung destination natin, end. Yung destination, dalawa, no? BTV or shuttle. So BTV or shuttle, and months dapat month greater than 10. Okay, so if we run this, okay, first let's take a look at the month. Yung month natin, 10 hanggang 12 na to. 10 to 12. Okay, and then our destination is, okay, our origin is all JFK. So lahat to galing sa JFK, and then our destination is either shuttle or BTV. So there are 815 entries all in all. Okay, so next. Okay, we can often skip the use of end. Okay, sa kanina kasi end yung ginamit natin, no? Pwedeng tanggalin natin yung end. So instead of using end, guys, so dati kanina may end dito, no? We just use the comma. Okay, so ang naiba lang dito, guys, instead of the end, okay, tinanggal natin yung end, ginawa nating comma na lang. So it will give us the same result. Okay, so that will be the same. Para may comparison, pwede natin gawing 1 to. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so still 815 entries, months 10 to 12 to. And then the origin is all JFK, and then destination is shuttle and BTV. Okay. All right. So there's another way to go about it, no? So pakita ko na yung sagot, no? So another way to go about it is ito, no? Sorry. Yung question pala nito, yung hindi pumunta. Kanina kasi yung pumunta sa BTV at saka shuttle. Now for this one, ito, ang pinifilter natin ngayon, guys, yung hindi galing sa BTV at saka sa shuttle. So flights, and then i-filter natin ulit, guys, filter, and then exclamation point, destination is equal to BTV or destination is equal to shuttle. Okay. Take note, guys, yung not should be outside the parentheses for destination BTV destination shuttle. Okay, kasi tingnan natin to guys, yung destination BTV or destination shuttle, ibig sabihin nun, sila lang dalawa, di ba? Destination BTV or destination shuttle, sila lang dalawa lang papasok. Tapos linagyan natin ng not dito. So bale, not BTV or not shuttle. So it will be all the others except BTV or shuttle. So not BTV shuttle, i-run natin to. Okay, so there are 330,000 entries. Okay, kung titignan natin dito guys sa destination, type natin BTV. BTV, let's look for BTV. Enter. So kung may lumabas sa BTV dito sa pag-filter natin, pag-search natin dito guys, ibig sabihin mali yung ginawa natin. Is there any BTV sa destination? Okay, wala. No match, no matching records found. Ibig sabihin, finilter nga ni Aryon, tinanggal yung BTV at saka yung shuttle. Okay, so important point here, be careful in the use of the parentheses around BTV and destination shuttle. Kung hindi natin linagyan ng parentheses, okay, may iba yung answer natin. No? Example. Ito, guys. If you take a look at this, ano sinasabi nito? Una, ang sabi dito, wag daw yung BTV. So, ibig sabihin, lahat yun, di ba? Lahat except BTV. Okay, so may dataset tayo na hindi lang sinama si BTV. Tapos, or, ibig sabihin, destination is equal to shuttle. So, ano mangyayari dito? Pag kinumbine natin dalawang to, so dito sa una, lahat except BTV, kasama si shuttle, no? Tapos ito, destination shuttle. So dito guys, kasama na si shuttle eh. Tapos dinagdagan pa natin ng kasama si shuttle. So parang redundant lang to. Okay? So you'll have the same answer kung ganito lang, ito lang, not destination is equal to BTV, or destination is equal to shuttle. Kahit wala ito guys, pareho lang yung answer natin. Okay? Ang natanggal lang dito si BTV. Okay, so if we run this, X, so magkakaroon tayo ng X object. Take note, 334187. Kanina, yung not BTV, 330 yun. No? Okay, so this is 33, sana? X 334. So mas marami to. Bakit mas marami to? Kasi guys, dito ang tinanggal lang si BTV. Si shuttle meron dito, no? So let's type SEA, let's see. Okay. Kung meron bang shuttle diyan sa destination. Okay, it's taking some time to filter dito sa spreadsheet na to. But you'll notice guys, yan, tingnan nyo. Merong SEA. Okay, which is different from not BTV, not SEA. Kasi ito 330 lang. Ito 334. Oh, sorry. Saan na siya? Oops. Saan na yun? Okay, nawala yung hinahanap ko. Nabawasan ko lang to guys ang mga ano. Kasi marami ng spreadsheets na Okay. So take note of this guys ha. Dito, if you read this, not destination BTV, ibig sabihin nun, lahat ng destination except BTV, dito pala tayo. And then, or destination shuttle. So, again guys, take note na dito kasama na si shuttle eh. Tapos, or, sinama pa rin si shuttle dito. So, parang, walang effect kasi kasama na nga si shuttle sa una, tapos in-impose mo pa rin na kasama si shuttle, it has no bearing, no? So you'll have the same result kung tanggalin mo to. Okay? But ang pinapoint out natin dito, take note of putting the exclamation point kasi gusto natin pareho hindi sila kasama, pero isang beses lang natin linagay si exclamation point. Dapat yan naka-parenthesis to para the exclamation point or not function will be true for both of the conditions. No? Okay. Now, ito, guys. Not destination is equal to BTV and not destination is equal to shuttle. So dito, hindi daw kasama si BTV, tapos hindi kasama si shuttle. Okay, you'll have the same answer. So we run this. Not BTV shuttle 1. Okay, 330, pareho dun sa kanina, no? So if we check this, wala ditong BTV, wala ditong shuttle. Okay, pause muna ako. Any questions, guys?
Sir, question po.
Yes.
Is there a shortcut sa OR operator?
Yung symbol, yung OR, ito?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean shortcut?
Like, para i-type. Kasi wala po ata siya sa keyboard ko.
Meron. Nasa ano siya? Nasa taas ng ano, ng backward slash. Tingnan mo sa keyboard mo yung backwards. Ano ba yun? Yeah, backward slash.
Yeah, tatlo niya.
Para kanino?
Kita mo yung backward slash? Ano ba yung ginagamit mo? Mac?
Windows, sir.
Windows? Tingnan mo yung keyboard mo. Check mo sa ilalim ng backspace.
Okay. Found
Yung
it.
parang dalawang ano siya, parang hindi siya ano eh, no? Parang hindi siya horizontal ano talaga. Parang hindi siya vertical bar.
Yung may parang, yes, sir. I found it na po.
Yeah, parang dalawa siya. Okay, sige. Thank you. Okay, any other questions, guys?
Parang isang ganito.
Any other questions?
Isang ganito, siya ang laman. Tatlong...
Okay, so sige, tuloy natin, no? Okay, ito guys, ano mali dito? Ayan, exclamation point, double equal to, exclamation point, double equal to. Okay, there's no such operator as exclamation double equal to, ha? Mali yan, ha? Mag-error tayo dito. If we run this, okay, yan, no? Error, okay, dun sa exclamation point double equal to. There's no such filter na exclamation double equal to. Walang ganon. Okay. So, ano lang dapat yan? Isang equal to lang. If you take a look at the list above, guys, ito, yung list natin dito. Okay, yung list natin dito, this one, no? Exclamation equal to. So, mali yung exclamation, then double equal. Okay, so, going back here, guys. Okay, ito, no? Mali ito. Sige, so let's continue. I'm trying to pace the time. All right. Okay, how about this, guys? Why will this not work? Ito, study this. I-analyze natin to. Destination not equal to BTV or destination not equal to shuttle. What will be the result if we did this? Ang context natin, guys, ang gusto natin, hindi kasama si BTV, hindi kasama si shuttle. What will be the result? Kung ito yung code natin. Not equal to BTV or not equal to shuttle. First, what's the output here? Pag i-run nyo, guys, ano yung naging output? Hello?
Yung
Nagpapakita po yung BTV sa destination.
So, ilan siya? Pag i-run natin to, guys, Yan, no? 336. Pareho pa rin yung original, di ba? Okay. It's the original data. Wala nangyari. Parang yung flights data din yan. No? If you take a look at the flights data, saan na si flights natin? I-cross ko, i-ax ko na muna itong mga to. Yan. Flights data 336776. It's the same, guys. So parang wala na filter lang. Diba? Wala tayong na filter. Okay, bakit kaya ganon? Bakit kaya ganon, guys? It's because, okay, kung tingnan natin to, destination not BTV. So, anong ibibigay sa atin dyan ni R? Lahat ng destination, wag lang si BTV. Tapos, idadagdag natin dito, ano dito? Lahat ng destination, wag lang si shuttle. Okay, kung wala si shuttle dito, pero andi dito si shuttle di ba? So kasama pa rin si shuttle. Kung wala si BTV dito, pero dito sa ano na to, kasi or to so parehong isasama, no? Andi dito kasama si BTV. So in effect, wala tayong na filter. Okay guys, clear? Ulitin ko ito not BTV. Okay, so hindi kasama si BTV dito, pero kasama si shuttle. Tapos or, ito, not shuttle. So hindi nga kasama si shuttle dito, pero kasama naman si BTV. Okay? So ang mangyayari, kahit na dito not BTV, kasama pa rin si BTV dito. So pasok pa rin si BTV. Dito, hindi kasama si shuttle. Pero dito guys, kasama si shuttle. So pasok pa rin si shuttle. So parang ninenegate lang niya, guys. Kasi because of this or. Kung gusto nating strictly dapat only ma-impose yung pareho, guys. No? Okay, so dapat dapat natin to. Okay, guys, clear? Paki-chat nga kung clear or kung clear so far, guys. Paki-feedback lang kasi yan, thank you. Kasi baka nawawala na ako,
yes,
no? Baka mabilis masyadong pag-explain ko. Okay? Any questions, guys? Tanong lang, guys. Huwag kayong magtanong. Okay? No questions? Okay. Okay, thank you. All right. So, how about this one, guys? If you filter din natin sa destination, okay? Pero yung destination natin, guys, hindi lang 2, 5. Shuttle, SFO, PDX, BTV, and BDL. So yung 5 to, and then use the or operator daw. So how do we do that? Okay, sige, tuloy natin. Okay, so ganito lang guys, no? Destination is equal to shuttle or destination SFO or PDX or BTV or BDL. So pag ganito guys, yung 5 destinations lang yan ang masasama, no? Shuttle, SFO, etc. So only those 5 destinations. Okay, so if we run this, we'll see that there are 21,640 observations, and then yung destination natin, yung 5 lang yun. No? Okay, you can check this. Makikita natin na 5 lang yung ano natin, yung yung destinations natin. Okay, so far guys? Okay, any questions? Okay, sige, let's proceed. So, now, paano kung mahabang ano, guys, kunyari 10 destinations yan, di magiging mahaba yung code natin, no? So what's repetitive about this is that panay destination tayo. Destination po ulit-ulit. When in fact, guys, pwede natin gamitin si concatenator. Okay? So dito guys, filter. Okay, so here we're creating an object called many airports 1. Flights pa rin galing. If you filter natin si destination, then dito natin gagamitin guys, no? Doon sa destination, ang pipiliin lang niya, percent in percent, no? It's a vector consisting of C, SFO, etc. Yung 5 destinations na to, which is just the same as this one. Kaso nga lang, ito mas madali guys kasi hindi natin inuulit yung destination and it's more efficient. Okay, so if we run this, we'll get the same output na naka-filter yung 5 destinations na yun. Okay, any questions, guys? Cleared? Okay, I'll give you a few seconds, guys. Paki-ano na lang, guys, kung may questions. Paki-chat na lang so I know if I'm going to proceed or maybe explain may mga unclear ano dito, no? Nakopy niyo ba yung yung code kasi blanco yan, di ba? You'll have to write it on your own. I'll give you a few seconds to catch up. Baka yung iba hindi nakaka-catch up pa. Okay. Paki-feedback nga guys kung is it okay for me to proceed. Pakilagay na lang yes kung okay na. Kung pwede na ako mag-continue. Okay, thank you. Yung iba guys, okay, thank you. Paki-yes na lang kung tapos na kayo, no? Okay. Only 3, 4. Yung iba wala pa. So let's wait for the others to... Thank you. The rest, guys. Okay, paki-indicate nga kung okay na ako mag-proceed. Kasi baka ginagawa niyo pa yung ano. If you want more time, just state there kung you need more time. Okay. A few more seconds. Okay, sana sinusundan nyo guys yung yung pagko-code. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we learned about using this in percentage in percent. Tapos kinoconnect natin yan sa isang concatenator. Okay. As we know guys, this one, yung marami tayong destination, ina-identify natin isa-isa. That's okay kung konti lang naman, pero pag marami guys, that can become very unwieldy. So it would be best in order to use this one. By the way guys, ito pareho lang ba to? Okay, itong ginamit natin, no? Or ito naman and. Okay. Ano kaya kaiba nito guys? Did I run this? Okay. I don't think I ran this. Meron na ba? Okay. Hindi ko pa pala nararan to, no? Okay, why didn't this work guys? Ito yung many airports X. It returned an object. It's a table also, kaso wala siyang laman. Many airport X. So wala siyang laman. 0 observations by 19 columns. 19 variables pa rin, kaso walang observation na ano. Bakit kaya ganon, guys? Why is that so? Why? Answer? Pwede i-unmute na lang guys. Bakit? Guys, bakit kaya may answer to, no? May object siya. Ito many airports X. Kaso nga lang wala siyang observations. But still an object. 0 nga lang yung laman niya. Bakit, guys? Hello? Tahimik ng klase ito ngayon, ha? Guess, guys, guess? Bakit kaya? Any guess? Paki-chat, kaya paki-unmute yourselves. If you run that, guys, zero yung ano. Okay, I hope to get some cooperation, guys, kasi we're running out of time. Hanggang 200 plus pa yung natin.
Sir, because he used end.
Yeah, so what if end yung ginamit?
Sir, so it's going to look for the flights that have destinations in all those airports. It should be or if you want to look at all of them.
Okay, so who's this?
James, Sir, Villar.
Okay, James, you get +2 sa ano na, sa next quiz natin, +2 points, no? So you're correct, no? So what happens here is that pag tinignan natin, guys, kasi yung ano natin, yung flights, no? Destination, ang sinasabi diyan, maghanap ng destination na okay, here's your destination. Sa isang cell na to, andyan si SFO, andun lahat yung limang yon, no? Okay, but of course, we won't be able to find one, okay, in our destination kasi unique yung mga destinations natin. So that's why it's giving us, tama naman yung code, no? Kaso nga lang, wala siyang makita. So ang sabi niya, 0 times 19. Okay, wala siyang makita na dun sa destination na ando dun si C, si SFO, PDX, all at the same time in one cell. Okay, so yun ang ibig sabihin niyan, no? Okay, and then, okay, so, okay, notes on dito. Percentage operator is useful for matches, looking for matches commonly in one vector compared to another. All right, so let's go to the next verb, guys, summarize. So ano ginagawa ng summarize function? Yung summarize, as I mentioned a while ago, yung rows natin, i-convert niya into one measure. So kunyari may row ka na 300 observations, pag sinummarize mo yan, siyempre pag kinuha mo yung sum niyan, yung minimum, average, median, etc., that will be reduced to one measure, no? So yun ang ginagawa ng summarize. Okay, so let's make use of another data set in the NYC flights. Gamitin natin si weather naman, no? So let's run this. Okay, sinummarize natin si weather. Okay, ito yung laman ni weather, guys, no? Dito sa summary niya. Okay, you have 26,115 observations. So year, month, day, hour, temperature. Okay, so dew point, humidity. So may mga ano dito, may mga variables na wala dun sa flights natin, pero we can see in the weather. So dito, yung month, January 1, R1, time temperature, dew point, humidity, etc. There are 21 variables and 2,615 observations. Okay, so let's go back to our code. Okay, we're asked to create an object called summary temperature. And then we're being asked to find the mean and the standard deviation of the temperature variable in the weather data frame. So magkakailang ano tayo dito, guys, ilang rows. Ang expected output natin dito, isang row, no? Isang row. Tapos ilang columns? 2 columns. Yung isa, mean. Yung isa, standard deviation. So ano yung magiging, ano natin dito? Code. Okay, so create an object daw, summary temp. Okay, and then using the weather data, and then summarize natin. No? So we're creating a variable called mean. Ito yung variable natin na ang ano niya, mean of temperature. Okay? And then pangalawa, an object, a variable called stdev, which is generated by computing the standard deviation of temperature. And then i-print natin yung summary temp. Okay, so when we do this, okay, ano nangyari? What happened? What happened, guys?
No results.
No result, no? But NA. But NA. Kasi, guys, tingnan natin temperature kanina dito, no? So we have this temp, no? Minimum 10.94, maximum 100.04. NA is equal to 1. Okay, ibig sabihin may NA. May not applicable. Okay? May NA, no? Now, ang mangyayari niyan, guys, pag kinuha natin yung standard deviation or mean yan, hindi i-compute ni R yan. For as long as may NA, magme-message siya, no? Magme-message siya dyan na I cannot compute whatever that you're asking me to compute kasi may NA dyan. Okay? So how do we go about that? So either address yung NA issue na yan, no? Either address that, kasi saan ba pwede nang galing yung NA na yan? So sabi natin, yung missing values can be, it can be coming from, pwedeng, yung source yan, maraming reasons, no? So, siguro yung iba, hindi na ilagay yung data, nakalimutan. Or maybe nagka-error lang sa pagpasok ng ng data. Okay? Be that as it may, guys, R will tell us, will give us the message na, oops, teka muna, do you really want me to compute that? Kasi may mga missing values ka. Okay, so in order to go around that, guys, pwede natin ilagay na.rm is equal to true. So, ibig sabihin nun, tatanggalin yung mga missing values. Okay? Tatanggalin yung mga missing values. It only tells us, guys, na hindi basta-basta dapat nagtatanggal, nagre-remove, no? There are different ways to, kunyari may mga missing values, there are different ways in order to impute, no? Ang tawag dyan, imputation. Ibig sabihin, papalitan yung mga missing values. Either pinapalitan ng median, pinapalitan ng average, and so on, no? So, tinatawag tayong imputation. Okay. So dito, for our purposes, i-remove muna natin, no? na.rm is equal to true. Okay, so when we run this, okay, so this is what we get, no? So nakuha si mean at saka standard deviation. Take note, guys. Okay, nag-create tayo ng isang column. Ang pangalan niya mean. Ito, mean is equal to mean of temperature. Ito naman, standard deviation is equal to SD. So you have only one item here. So yung temperature, reduce into one row. Ito, 55.3 for the mean, 17.8 for the standard deviation. Okay? So, may note lang ako dito, guys. Be cautious in ignoring missing values. Kaya nga, ang ginawa ni R, ang default niya, na.rm is equal to false. Ibig sabihin, pag hindi tayo naglagay ng na.rm, i-error na yan. So, it's telling us that you have to resolve that missing value. Okay, kung wala namang missing value, guys, walang problema, no? R will not ignore automatically the rows with the missing values by default. It's alerting us the presence of the missing data for us to see, just be mindful kung ano ba yung gagawin dun sa missingness na yan. Kung okay lang, the na.rm is equal to true natin para ma-compute niya. Otherwise, you have to resolve that. Okay, ito guys. Ano naman to? Well, this is, ganun din, si weather, isa-summarize niya, okay, count is equal to n. So, nag-create siya ng object count. Ang function, n. This is just counting. This is the tally function. Run. Okay, so 26115 observations. Ang variable name is count. Okay. Then this one, ito nga, Bigyan niyo nga ako ng reason kung ano nangyari dito. Ito. Alright. Ito guys. What's the difference between this one and the previous one? Ito guys yung nasa taas, no? Could you spot the difference between this one, itong summary temp 2, kaysa dito kay summary temp? I just copied this from here. Galing dito yan, no? Galing dito. So why is it different from... How do these two objects compare? Paki-answer nga guys. Anong difference nila?
Naka-separate po yung summarize ng mean tsaka standard deviation.
Thank you, no? So yung isa guys, isang summarize lang. Itong pangalawa, dalawang summarize, no? So ito guys, yung summarize dito, di ba? Naka isang summarize siya. Ito naman, in-split yung summarize. Okay? And then here, you have two pipe operators. So, ang sinasabi dito, from the weather, and then i-summarize, create ng mean, and then i-summarize ulit, create ng standard deviation. When we run this, okay, error tayo. No? Bakit siya nag-error? Kasi, ang importante guys, maintindihan natin kung ano nangyayari habang rinaran ni R yung code. Okay, so first, tingnan mo natin first step na to. When we run this, summary temp, weather, and then summarize yung mean, and a.rm is equal to true. We know that it will create an object called summary temp2 na may variable na mean, tapos yung average and temperature. I-run natin to. So ito si summary temp2. Ayan guys, diba? May isa siya. Okay, clear to guys, clear. Yung first step. Yung first na pipe operator. Paki-chat nga kung clear to. Kung naiintindihan natin yung lumabas na yung mean, yung 55.26. Paki-ano nga, paki-check guys. Paki-ano pala, paki-chat kung clear yon. Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright. Tapos, anong sabi? I-summarize daw ulit. Anong i-create? Standard deviation is equal to... Anong standard deviation i-create, guys? Standard deviation nino? Standard deviation ni... Paki-answer quickly, guys. Standard deviation ni... Tingnan niyo yung code. Who's SD? Standard deviation. So may answer dito. Okay, thank you. Bonito, thank you. You're correct. Standard deviation ni temp. Yan, no? Diba? Okay. Kaso guys, di ba yung preceding niya, ito na yun eh. Ito na yun. So this is now summary temp 2. Tapos, walang variable dito na temp. Wala na, guys. Wala na. The only variable here is mean. That's why when this was being processed, ito, sinamarize ulit, hindi na niya makita si temp, no? Could not find temp anymore. So sabi niya, ito kasi, up to this point, yung object na yan, summary temp 2 yan, tapos ang laman na lang yan, isang variable na mean, tapos may isang observation na yung mean, yung number na 55. Tapos pinakuha mo ulit yung temperature, no? Pinaano ulit natin yung standard deviation ng temperature. And then, so ano nangyari guys? Wala. Wala nakita na temp. Okay? Okay. So yun ang ibig sabihin nun, no? Okay. Ito naman guys, ito yung in-explain na natin, no? Rinan ko muna ito. Tapos after the first summarize, then after the first summarize, nung sinamarize pa ulit niya yung standard temperature, wala na. No? Okay, so be careful of the use of the operator, no? And be aware guys na step by step yan para may hierarchy yan. Okay, so as I mentioned a while ago, ito yung mga pwedeng i-summarize, yung mean, SD, mean and max, IQR, sum, yung N is the number, etc. Okay, any questions with that, guys? Paki-chat lang kung clear so far. Yung filter natin, tapos summarize natin. Hello? Paki-chat naman guys kung okay tayo so far. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's now go to group by. Group by. Ano naman yung group by, guys? Okay, si group by, ganun din, kay rows yan, ano? Ang ginagawa, pinagsasama si rows. Yung mga row natin, pinagsasama. Kunyari, let's take a look at our weather. Yung weather natin, guys, yung mga months natin hanggang 12 yan, no? 1 is January hanggang December. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we can group by the months. So, pwedeng pagsasama lahat ng 1, lahat ng 2, lahat ng 3, etc. So, if that's what you want, kung gusto yung pagsama-sama, yung mga months or whatever, guys, then group by ang gagamitin. So, for example, ito, okay, i-group by natin yung month, tapos saka natin pa-compute yung average at saka yung standard deviation. So yung group by, usually, ginagamit natin yan guys in consonance with summarize. Kung gusto natin yung mean at saka yung standard deviation, not for the whole data set, but by month, then this is how we do it. So summary, monthly temperature, yung object natin, using the weather data frame, and then i-group by natin. Okay, we use this verb, group by, and then month. Okay, and then summarize. Okay, we have the mean is equal to temperature. Okay, and then standard deviation, SD. Okay, and then we print the object. So if we run this, okay, pareho lang yan guys, ano? Kaso dinagdagan natin ng group by so that ang iaano niya, expect guys, 12 rows. Kasi 12 months eh. So may mean at saka may standard deviation bawat buwan. So if we run this, there you go. Yan. So January hanggang December. So bawat month may mean tayo at saka standard deviation. Okay? So you notice guys, yung mga months na medyo mataas yung temperature is July. Okay? Of course, guys, ginawa na actually natin to sa ggplot. Ano? We can actually facet this and plot this ggplot, whether a line or a histogram, etc. Okay, here, but we can see that July seems to be the highest temperature in terms of average. Ang pinakamababa, January, February, and December. Okay. Okay, guys, clear? Okay, so how is this code similar to the summary month, summary temperature? Okay, sabi natin, nung dinagdagan natin guys ng group by, ang ginawa niya, group by niya muna by month, kasi sabi natin by month, tapos sa kanya kinuha yung average at saka yung standard deviation. Okay. Okay, then we can, it's almost time, so hanggang dito natin kunin. Okay. Alright. Before I do this, guys, para sa Thursday, I expect you guys to be answering yung mga answer dito. Kung pwede guys, pakisagot na kasi mahaba pa itong i-cover natin. Tapos kailangan natin matapos to by Thursday para next week, guys. Next week, ano na tayo, yung applications na tayo. And then we'll have to schedule one quiz online syempre. And mag-identify na lang tayo ng specific time and day para yung window na yon guys, makuha nyo yung quiz. No? Okay, so we'll finish guys this next meeting. So kung pwede, paki-check na lang din, pakitingnan. There are 4 exercises here. And then yung number 4, verb number 4 is mutate. Okay, verb number 5 is arrange. Arrange, simple lang yan kasi sorting lang yan. Okay, next is arrange. Asan na si arrange ito? No? And verb number 6 is join. Gusto ko guys, tingnan nyo na guys yung mutate at saka yung arrange kasi we'd like to focus more on join next meeting. Ito kasi medyo mas mahirap, no? So yung inner join, okay? And then you have left join, and then you have right join, full join, semi-join, and anti-join. Okay? So we'll have these topics next meeting to complete the 6 verbs that we're supposed to look at. Again, ano yung mga 5 verbs yan? Filter, which we have already seen as just deleting rows, no? Pipili lang tayo ng mga rows. And then summarize, which reduces the rows to 1. Group by, group by natin yung mga rows. Mutate naman, guys, ang column yung tinitingnan natin dyan. So iba't ibang klaseng mutate. And then arrange, yung rows din yan, guys, ina-arrange natin. And then yung join. Okay? So we have finished filter, summarize, and group by. Kung pwede, guys, pakitingnan pa yung ibang exercise sa group by, tapos mutate and arrange. Yung arrange, sandali lang to. Simple lang naman yan, guys. And then joins, I hope joins will be spending most of the time with joins next meeting. Okay, so any questions, guys? Stop recording ko na muna.